Next thing in our offense, as far as in our run game goes, is our Florida runs. And we call it Florida just because the F and the L kind of stand for flat. And so it's just an easier tag for our guys to grasp. But we can tag anybody to the Florida. And basically what it is, it's just a flat screen. So we're blocking for the screen, but then we've got the run game going on the inside. And we don't consider it a coverage run. We don't really consider it a box run. If anything, it's probably a little more box than it is anything because it's all about numbers and leverage. If he likes it, he's going to take it. And we're going to try to get in some kind of situational formation where that quarterback's got to read the area within what we're doing. So, like for us, Florida runs would be ran off of inside zone, outside zone, inside zone with a zombie technique, especially versus an even front and odd front. We would probably stick to more inside zone, outside zone with the Florida tag, and then we'll run some gap scheme off of it also. But just a generic kind of base way in which we teach it from day one would be, if we're doing like a Y Florida, all right? So we're teaching it off of inside zone. So here, let's say ball's like left hash and our ball's right hash, and we're running Indy to the right, but then we just add a Y Florida tag. So I know if I'm H and I'm X, all right, we can give them a call left, but most of our kids know because they know the positions. Hey, Y's over there, he's coming to me. I know inside zone's being ran away, so I know he's coming to me. So there's a lot of different ways in which we could do it. But, you can add a left tag to this just to let them know, hey, when you're teaching it, hey, he's coming to your side. So that means we got number one, I'm blocking number two, our most dangerous threat. So if they blitz the nickel, we don't block blitzers off of these. It's the quarterback's responsibility to get the ball out, okay? We want the Y, so if we do get pressure off the edge, then we got to have that Y to get his eyes up. A lot of times on Florida, I like to have the guy that's doing the Florida to the same side of the Florida, but we do a lot of split flow, like off of inside zone, whether we're kicking out in man line of scrimmage or it's seal or double seal and we're bluffing the guy. So we like to give that same look, especially here. And then when the quarterback pulls it, he's getting out. So like he's getting out and throwing the ball on the run. And that way, if somebody takes it away, so let's say we get here and the safety rolled before the snap and it's 3 over 3, but he's still got a pull read, then that means as he pulls it, if he don't like it, now he can run. We still have the perimeter blocked. Down here, it'd be like if we wanted to run it out of like our tray set. So we're tied into the boundary, trips to the field, and we could bunch them, okay? So now we're running outside zone to the tight end, but we added F Florida, so that's our number 3 receiver. And so as we add the Florida tag, then now he's reading this area. So if we've got leverage in numbers, he's going to take it right now. So the way we teach this with our receivers, because we do like it out of bunch, is you are running to get outside leverage right now. Don't let him beat your leverage. And so the H has got to do a really good job because this nickel's probably going to try to beat the point up as far as that goes. And then once you get to here, I want to try to get that angle and then I'm running. If I'm the outside receiver, then I am running. I'm trying to get outside, get leverage on them, and then the F, his responsibility is we got to outflank them. Once I outflank them, then you're on your own. So if the quarterback gets a feel for it pre-snap, he likes it, we got leverage now, then he's just going to catch it and get it out, all right? If he doesn't know if he's going to have leverage, then he can go through the read of it. So outside zone here, if he meshes the back and he feels like everybody flows over the top and we got leverage, then he could take the ball out. If it's gap scheme, we've been known to run counter or power and then run Florida either to it or away from it. So to me, it's a great play. We like it down in the red zone. I like it on 1st and 10. I like it on 3rd down because now it gives you some options. And then we try to mess around with it as much as we can with all the different variations of formation shifts so where we can get numbers and we get leverage. As we continue with Florida, when we're talking through our flat screen, there's various ways we could do it. It's a great opportunity to get balls in different people's hands and try to get them out in space and get numbers and get leverage. but doing it off of all of your run game. And so, as we work through this, there'll be some different sets. Like here, like we're in what we call our triple set. So we're an on set. We're going to run, basically inside zone. And then now we're getting the Y on the Florida to the backside. So everybody's working for leverage up top. Quarterback's reading the area. All right. It's an area read. It's if we got them out leverage, we got them out matched, get it out there. We got a shot on this one. The problem is the guy on the point, we end up kind of 2-for-1 him, and then we start buffet blocking. So then we start going to different guys. If one will set the point, 14 take the corner, then 3 will be the adjuster. Or if 14 wants to double up to the safety, okay, now 3 will wrap for the corner. Now we get what we want. But we get out there and, we pick up 4 or 5, but this should have been about a 20 to 25-yard gain. All right, so we're working the run off of it, and they can't play both. If they're going to load one side, they can't load the other side, okay? And I like it off of inside zone too. All right, there's another one down on the goal. Now, this is in the red zone, so we're still in triple, but we don't bunch it. Now the tight end's away. Now we're putting him in the flat, so we're running inside zone. This ball probably should have been handed off because nothing makes him pull it, okay? We're wrong up top, okay? So when we're blocking this off of inside zone, just because this is a whole different look, okay? Then we're 2 for 2 here, okay? These 2 for these 2. Then I'm going to release up the backside backer, okay? They got a guy here, that's fine. All right, I'm not worried about that guy. Okay? He don't want to be down in that box anyway. So now we're looking for numbers. He gets the blitz. I understand what he sees. So now he's going to disregard fake, come off of it, put it on him. We got numbers. But really right here, like the one thing about it is when I'm the number 3 receiver, this guy's showing blitz. We don't block blitzers. So stay out here with your leverage. Don't worry about that backer. Make him have to run and come make the play on it, okay? Go block the safety. If we go block the safety, we got a chance. We just got to finish blocks. It's another way you can see it. If you catch them in that, then you got a chance. Here's another one down on the goal line. So now you're in a little different set. So you're in a 2-by. Same deal. Same deal to the tight end fullback. Okay? Going to block them up. Block 1, 2. There we go. Okay, here's a different one now. So this one's off of bin action. So we're going to go bin red. Okay, bin red. And then we're going to go H Florida. So now we're going to read this guy. Okay? He comes down in the box. Throw it out. We're blocking 1. And now that safety's got to try to come make a play. You can see it here. We're reading through that guy. Put it out here. Don't let him set the point on us. Here's another one. We're going to motion him in. Now what we've done is now we're in a foot position. So we put the tight end wide. So now we got a bigger guy blocking the corner. Read the inside zone. Throw it out. Now we got a chance to go make a play. It's just variations, just different ways of doing it. You come up with different ways of doing it, but your kids know it as Florida. So they don't worry about it being a whole different concept. You're not reinventing the wheel. You're just giving a different variation off of it.